Hello, alrighty YouTube. I wanted to bring you out into this wild lettuce garden area. As the plants are growing from the very small sizes and they're sprouting up, I am better able to differentiate between the cereola and the verosa. I am still a little I'm not sure if that's a canadensis that I have. I think it is a verosa. Now I'm going to show you. You can basically see all these little wild lettuce plants right there. Well, every one of these is the cereola. And I'm going to show you how you can tell. Well, you can tell by the growth pattern. But I'm trying to get let me just break this off. Okay. Do you see how the stem actually has prickles? I'm trying to turn it so that you can actually see it. Let me put my little, I have a weird little, okay, can you see how the stem here actually has prickles? Okay, now the underside of the leaf has prickles as well. You see that? Okay, now you can see this milk sap coming right on out right here where I broke that. Well, the prickly lettuce is the cereola, and the reason it's called that is because of all these prickles. Now, I have decided that since I do have so many, I'm not going to dig them all up. I am digging up several to try to form into one of those bulk pots, hoping that it will be rooted better. That will be for my personal munching on in the house, because I simply do not trust this little plant to ship. Okay, now right in here, okay, do you see this leaf right here? This is the verosa. Now these are the places where I grew it last year, the verosa and the cereola. Now, of course, you can't feel this, but there are little prickles on the back of this leaf, but these are like hairs. They're soft. They're not prickly. When you touch it, you don't go, ooh, that's a prickle. It is a soft, hairy underside, and of course you have the high serrated edges. So, you can just see their little heads. I mean, they're very different in coloration from the other green. The cereola tends to be a lighter gray green, especially as it starts getting taller and more leafy. The verosa tends to be more like a true green, almost like dandelion greens. So, I wanted to bring that to you. Now, on the other subject of these plants, I am, of course, as always, overwhelmed at how many people are interested in this. I just want to say this. Y'all look at my beautiful clover. Look at all that beautiful clover that I sowed last year. It's a nitrogen fixer, plus the blooms are delicious, and plus it is a pollinator plant for bees. Okay, now this is where the verosa was last year. the very, very large one that I did most of my videos on. So I am not entirely convinced that I do have a canadensis. I believe that this is the Verosa. Now the true way to tell will not be until it sets its stalk. Here is a cereola that's actually setting its stalk right here, and it is mixed in with the daylilies. That's why I didn't see it, but it's quite large. But really the surest way to tell is once they start setting those stalks. Now the Verosa has a dark purple burgundy stalk, so I did want to show y'all that. I do still have plenty of cleavers, and here's my mullein plants. I haven't had a chance to get out and get any more. I have been just selling what I have on hand, because it's easy enough for me to go get some more, because of course they're right down the road and easy to access for me. Now here is the other plant right there. That's a Verosa. That is not a canadensis. That is a Verosa. And we're going to move right on over here to where I did get those big leaves. Yeah, I am no longer convinced that this is a canadensis. I do need to get my extension agent out just to make sure. I think the only canadensis that I have is that one in the front. But as it is maturing and growing, it really is taking on the appearance of a Verosa, not a canadensis. So here's another little Verosa plant right here, and of course all my pretty dandelion seed. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have plenty of dandelions from now on, but I have been good and I haven't eaten very many at all. But right here in this little matted bunch, I do have some Verosa in here, matted up with my dandelions. So I'm just going to leave them to grow. I'm not going to bother them at all. But I did want to bring this to you and show you that I am still, I'm going to have a bountiful supply of leaves once they do start getting a little bigger. I'm hesitant to pull any now. I have gathered me some that I am going to put in little pots, but I did just want to bring that to you. Do want to show you too my lovely oxalis, my wood sorrel. This is the verniculata. It's the pink wood sorrel, and I have some outrageously large plantago right there. That is the broadleaf plantain. They call it the band-aid plant, and that's the ones that I have the little bitty pots of that in the front of my yard. They grow really, really small, but I actually dug these up next to the river where I go down, and I brought these back in because they were so large. So I did want to just bring you that. And I see another little, it's a little Verosa right here. I'm going to dig him up, put him in a pot, and I believe there's another one. And then there's another one. So I did just want to bring those to you today. I have been really doubting myself on a lot of these plants as they grow, because it's a peculiar plant in that the leaves it starts off with are not the leaves it finishes up with, and then it changes colors as it matures as well. So, and then of course the weather has kept me in. We have a thunderstorm and tornadoes, and then we have sun, and then it's cold and we have frost, and then we have 82 degrees, and then there's thunderstorms and tornadoes, and it just goes all around. It's just that time of year in Tennessee. But I wanted to bring that to you today. It's a beautiful day out here in my little wild garden. I love wild gardens. I hate mowed grass. I think it's so stupid. But, I mean, I know that it does keep down bugs and rodents and stuff, especially when you live in the city. I have learned to tame my wildness, being a little old lady living in the city now. So I wanted to bring that to y'all, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I'm going to try to bring you another video later on, but until then, remember to eat the wild things. God bless you all.